Here are some tips for working with text and images in Microsoft Word. We will open the template by clicking on Mailings and then Labels. But in some versions of Word, you click Tools and then Envelopes and Labels. We will choose the Avery 8160 address label from the Avery US letter list and then click OK. If you want the same text on all your labels, you would enter it here in the address area. But we're going to type different information on the labels, so we will just click New Document. If the document appears blank, look at the top of the page for Table Tools. Choose the Layout tab and click View Grid Lines. Then, click back on the Mailings tab. Now your cursor should be blinking in the top left label on the sheet. The placement of this seems a bit high, but if the first action you take is to hit Enter, the entire template will shift down, and the printing will appear too low on the page. So please hit the Space key on your keyboard, then hit the Enter or Return key before you begin typing on your first label. Type the information you want to appear on your first label. Then click the second label, hit Enter to move the cursor down, and type in the text you want. For this example, we will just fill in the top 2 rows of this label sheet. To change the formatting of your text, you need to select the text you want to change. You can either click and drag to select the text or hold down the Ctrl and A buttons on your keyboard to select all. The font options are in the toolbar and appear in the Home tab at the top of the page. You can choose a different font, change font size, change color, and more. If you want to change the alignment, click the Center Text or another button in this area. Those are the basics of working with text. If you want to add images to your document, Word can be a bit tricky. We would recommend you use Avery Design and Print Online for this. It's free and available at avery.com/templates. If you prefer to use Microsoft Word and you want to add the same image to all the labels, there's a shortcut. Start with a blank label template and use the Insert tab at the top. You can select other options, but we will click on Picture. Then browse to find an image on our computer and click Insert. The image might not come in where you want it, so next right-click on the image so that the Picture tools become available. You can also use the Picture Tools menu at the top to find these options. Choose Wrap Text, which is also called text wrapping in some versions, then Through. This will allow you to move the picture to the desired location within the label. You can also resize the image using the circles on the corners of the image. Once you have the image where you want it, put some placeholder text on the first label. You may need to press the Space key and then hit Enter, but if you've set the text wrapping to Through, it should automatically be placed next to the image. Now, to make all the labels on the sheet look like this one, we will click and drag to select the text and the image on the first label, then click the Mailings tab at the top, then Labels. The text should appear in the address area. Be sure full page of the same label is selected and click New Document. Your new document should show the image and text on all the labels. You might need to move it a bit, but this will save you from copying and pasting the image onto each individual label. And then you can update the text you have on each label if you need to. If you want different images on each label, just use the Insert tab's Picture option for each label. Again, Avery Design and Print Online at avery.com/templates will make working with images a breeze. These are the basics of working with text and images in Microsoft Word.